The divide in hip hop is insane. It's like two different ideologies. The battle may have been the catalyst, but I feel like it's been bubbling for a while. No matter what the topic is, you could tell clearly who falls on what side. Depending on which side is taken in the battle, the same group of people likes the same type of sports star, the same politicians, the same stance on whatever issues. It's like a social experiment, okay? And yeah, it says now he says we need unity as hip hop, okay? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. These TDE niggas, like, I feel like they're either half stupid or they're just confused. They basically give us an ideology. They're not like us. It's the biggest divisive song in history. The idea that other niggas ain't like your kind. They ain't like us. And then a year later, they're like, yo, why are there people not like us? Like, nigga, y'all been saying y'all don't, you know what I mean? Like, I've been telling you this. The idea, it's this is why I'm telling you, this is why even like, again, you know, not to get back into it, but like even my conversation with Dave Free, I was just like, there's like a lack of self-awareness here, right? Punch, who loves the idea of the song Not Like Us, a year later saying, wait, why is there an other side? Why is hip-hop so divided? Nigga, you literally champion Not Like Us. It's like when Dave Free said, yo, why is niggas doing the weird shit like mentioning people's families and, bruv, you called a man a pedophile and said he had a daughter. Like, brother, like, these are things like it's kind of self-explanatory. Like, there's nothing that's like, ooh, how did it happen? These are pretty obvious, okay? Now, I'll partially give him a little bit of agreement where I do believe that there's other things that kind of like spurred it. I just think the battle was one of the major things. Because I agree with him that, yo, Drake fans, they all like the same type of things outside of Drake. Like, their ideology on life. Like, people who would support Drake, their ideology on life, the type of other rappers they like, the type of things they don't care about, and the type of things they do care about is kind of uniform. Like, they like all the same things. They like, and then the Kendrick fans, these are the woke motherfuckers, bro. Like they're super woke. So like every woke thing in history, that's them. What's that part of Not Like Us? What's that part go? Let me see. Not like. Like, when I think about like Kendrick fans, I think about this part right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Once upon a time, all of us was right here. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homies still double down calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the Mecca building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game. The sellers was using, like, what the fuck? We don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? But like the K-Bots, that's like their life. Like that's them. The settlers were using Tone 4 to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta to get a check balance. Let me break it for you. This is the real nigga challenge. Okay. So yeah, no, I agree with that. But, you know, honestly, and I'll say this to Punch, this ain't gonna change, right? The only time when hip hop unites is when, first of all, hip hop has always kind of been, it's just that these are huge artists. I mean, it was just as divisive right after Tupac and Biggie stuff, and people were thinking West and East. Now, granted, it's not West and East because, you know, Drake from Toronto, but it's definitely a division among just hip hop and hip hop ideology. The only time hip hop is ever going to come back together is when hip hop start having fun again. Like, and that's the thing. We got to wait some time. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. But niggas is going to get back to let's have fun. And what happens is that everybody will want to have fun, right? Right now, both sides of this divide, there's like weirdos, right? Okay, let me just point out how you're like, okay, like everybody who likes Kendrick, according to them, everybody who likes Drake's a pedophile, right? So like for them, it's just like yo, freaky ass, like it's you just have to wait this out, bro. You wait this out. Eventually, people be tired of this bullshit. Just like right now, we hit the teetering point. Like, not like us, it's finally gonna decline, okay? Like, I think we saw the last run at Toronto, right? In Toronto. And I'm like, okay, good. You got that moment. You got every other fucking moment. You got the Super Bowl moment. You got the Grammy moment. You got every fucking moment you could get with the goddamn song. It's been over a year. Now let the song gracefully die, okay? Now, it'll never die. It's one of the biggest songs ever. But the sentiment, let it go. We got to let it go. And I think that's what people just have to do. You just have to wait. Just have to wait. Just got to wait, right? Now, here's a sad part of this divide, because when I hear people say that, and I hear Punch said this one thing. He said, what did he say? He said it's been bubbling for a while, right? And he's saying the battle isn't a catalyst. Here's where I disagree with him. And this is why I give all the credit to the battle and mostly to this Kendrick Drake thing. Because also I do think there are personality types and people who have ideals about them that fall either on the Drake side and some that fall on Kendrick's side. Why I don't say this is going to be beneficial is that here's the reality of it. This divide, none of them people who have this moral high ground, the woke niggas, they don't support any other woke nigga but Kendrick. I keep telling y'all that. Like, people said, oh no, it's great. We brought lyricism back. And nobody gave a fuck about this whole little Joey Badass spanking out like 10 West Coast niggas. Like, nobody gave a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, we're not seeing no lyrical niggas rise to the top. That's why I keep telling you, I'm like, it's very ironic and interesting how this battle went down, because I see people on the West Coast claiming it's a win for the West Coast, yet not one West Coast artist we're seeing having any meteoric rise, or we could say is on the next up circle. Like, no, it only helps Kendrick. You get what I'm saying? Now, I think the role where Drake operates and is, there's always going to be a new hit maker that kind of just makes catchy songs for the bitches. There's always going to do that. No, here's the thing, though. The masses who love Kendrick, they don't love nobody else that does what Kendrick does. Not one. Which is, it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm like, so y'all tell me he's the only woke nigga that y'all like listen to? Because there's some other woke niggas. Y'all don't like hearing them? They're like, nah, we're good. We only want one woke nigga. All right. That's why I call him hip-hop Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, but I thought this was kind of crazy and a little bit stupid by Punch. I'm like, huh? The fuck are you talking about? What is Punch talking about? Nigga, I wish these guys would just understand you created this. You created this. Ain't nobody created this. You created this, nigga. You did this, all right? You, Kendrick, and Drake did this. Nobody else. The media ain't do it. The fans ain't do it. You did this, nigga. Like, just the same amount of millions and sold out tours, and you're doing stadiums and you're accepting that. Just accept what it comes with. That's what you got to do. Don't come online and be like, oh, I noticed there's a divide in hip hop. Really, nigga? You literally try to fuck up the relationship Drake had by claiming he's dick riding. Oh, you ran to Atlanta. You call Future when you need a hit from the club. You call Savage when you need to. You basically try to fuck up this guy's entire friendships. You basically try to isolate him, say he's not like us. You demonize collaborations. You basically saying him collaborating with other cities, which is what unity is corny colonization. Y'all call a nigga a colonizer. And as soon as y'all say it and niggas dance to it and crip walk to it for an entire year, y'all be like, why is there so much beef? Why is there so much? We need some unity up in this bitch. We do. But y'all niggas can't tell us that. Y'all niggas can't tell us that. You started it. No. Nope. We don't want to hear about it. Sorry. Somebody said he might be trolling. He got to be trolling. Then he proceeds to basically block Drake off the goddamn Playboy Cardi album. Like, come on. Ain't no goddamn unity coming. And here's the thing, too. This is another thing that I think they lack self-awareness. And this is what I said to Dave Free. And I've said it before, so I'll just repeat it. Well, no, I said this to Anthony Saleh. I said, yo, when y'all are talking about all this, what y'all consider weird shit, right? People getting doxxed that aren't public figures, people stalking wives and families, completely get it. Those are weird things that fans are going to do. The remedy, though, is not tell fans to stop. The remedy is to lead by example. Y'all have to, if y'all don't like what's now happened, y'all all got all the money and all the clout and everything already. Y'all and Drake got to go sit up in a room, and it happened in dancehall, except people were getting stabbed. So the government got involved and said, yo, y'all two niggas who are beefing, y'all have divided the entire country. They got people claiming Gaza, people claiming Gully. Y'all are fighting all over the place. Y'all got to piece it up. So I don't want to hear nobody from TDE or OVO tell us that there is a lack of unity if y'all are not proposing y'all getting together with the nigga that y'all started this lack of unity with, and y'all basically showing people that y'all could be grown and get past shit. Honestly, like, at some point, if either of them have this thought, get together and squash it like men. Otherwise, enjoy what y'all have created. Y'all have turned hip-hop into a dysfunctional cesspool of soapbox meat riders who are fake woke, and then the other people who are just like Drake fans. Nah, and by the way, like, if we cut down the middle, I think the people who like the Futures of this world, like the Travises, I think they're going to be on Drake's side. And I think it's just fans that might like Future and like a Travis, but like they're like super woke, they're on Kendrick's side. But I'm telling you, the ideology just goes beyond just music. It's way further at this point. It's way further. I ain't gonna lie. All right. But anyway, Punch. I told y'all that the battle, which let me tell you, I'm one of the biggest benefactors of the battle too. The battle fucked up hip hop, bro. It fucked it up. It fucks it up. Like, you get an artist like Doechii, she's not a horrible artist, but you're gonna have fans who don't like what maybe ideology or role or like kind of perspective that she kind of falls on, and she's definitely not on the Drake side. So they're just gonna unwarrantedly hate it on her, right? And then you're gonna have other people that might align with a more Drake-like image that's gonna get unwarrantedly hated on them too. And yeah, it's both whack. So anyway, okay. What else? Oh shit, I know y'all didn't see this shit, Chad. This was so crazy, nigga. I was crying. Fearbook posted. They said Lil Baby's frustrated after his songs got leaked. Check this out. They said Lil Baby, I don't even know if Lil Baby really tweeted this, but this is too funny. This is like a Meek Mill post. It says, Lil Baby tweeted out, damn, y'all just gonna keep leaking my songs? Check out the responses, chat. Bro, these comments are from me. Here's the comments. Yo, the shit so ass, you found out about the leak before we did. Renzi said, nigga, ain't nobody leaking your goddamn shit in 2025. And so, and somebody says, yo, you good, bro. Nobody's paying attention to your leaks. And I'm like, I want no parts. Wait, didn't I say me and Baby talk? Me and Baby talk. So yeah. No, there's no hate coming to Baby now, okay? I told you me and Baby talked, right? Yeah, Roderick put us on the phone, right? I told y'all that, right? Anyway, cool. What's the status of Baby's career right now? Is it lit? He just went on tour. I know his tour came to Jersey, and there was mad hoes hitting me up. Yo, you got tickets to the Baby show? Yo, I want to go to the Baby. So people are checking out his tour. But are they checking out new music? I don't know. Y'all go outside, right? Do you hear new Baby music? I think they're going to play his music in the club, right? Because like he's pretty much had like almost like a 10-year run at this point. Not 10 year, but like around 7 years. of making hit songs, and his songs are mostly club songs. So you're gonna hear him when you go out to the club. But are you hearing new baby like 2025 or 2024? Or are you hearing like, older songs like before the YSL Rico? What are you hearing right now? Oh man. Oh man. Let me see what he tweet. I think he deleted the tweet. You know what this tweet is giving though? I remember when did y'all remember when Designer said, "Yo, if y'all want my next song, give me 10,000 retweets." Nigga, this shit didn't pass 500. He said, "I'm not dropping my next song unless I get 10,000 retweets." Nigga, all the comments was, "Listen, I had to unretweet this to make sure you don't drop no more." I was like, "Oh, this is bad. This is bad." That's why I had my man jerking off on the plane. That's why he was jerking off on the plane, man. Y'all did Designer crazy, bro. Y'all did Designer crazy.